Yes, this is Iliyas and my qualification is MSc B.Ed with PGDR and my major is mathematics. Now we'll discuss about the topic of curved surface area of the cylinder. Now the topic is curved surface area of the cylinder. Now we'll derive the formula of curved surface of the area cylinder using the basic shape, that is rectangle. Now we'll speak about rectangle. So what are the rectangles? We know this is a rectangle and we will have two dimensions over here. Those two dimensions are length and the breadth, right? So it is a two-dimensional shape. Now what we can do is we can mention this as my L and we can mention this as my B. Now we'll take a piece of paper in rectangular shape. Now what we will do is we'll rotate that particular rectangle along the side of length, so that what will happen is we can get one cylinder type shape, one cylinder form of shape, so that we can see this particular breadth will not change into this particular cylinder has height. Now we can say this particular breadth is my height of the cylinder. Also we can find the particular length converted into the circumference of the cylinder, so that we can say the circumference of the cylinder is nothing but my length here. Now we know what is the area of the rectangle. The area of the rectangle, which is nothing but area of rectangle, which is nothing but L into B. L into B square units. Now we are speaking about, now this is cylinder, right? Now this is cylinder. We are speaking about the curved surface area of the cylinder, that is nothing but the area of the rectangle that we have here. Obviously we know that is L into B. So after converting that particular rectangle into cylinder, those two dimension has changed into two other dimension. Those two dimension are my H, and we will have one radius in our circumference part. Now what we can do is we need to resubstitute the new two dimension with this L and B. Now look at very carefully. In this place of B we have the H there, so that in the place of B we will substitute H. So now we are speaking about curved surface area. Obviously the curved surface area will be equal to that particular area of rectangle. So curved surface area of cylinder, which is equal to L into B. Now we have confirmed this particular L has been changed into the circumference of the circle. We know the formula, the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. So into, so this is nothing but the L part and this is nothing but my B part, so that we can say my curved surface area of the cylinder is equal to 2 pi r into H square units. So this is what the derivation of curved surface area. We'll discuss one formula in this particular topic also. So let me take on the question. So only this is the curved surface area of the cylinder formula. So that is nothing but 2 pi r into H square units. Now we'll discuss one problem. So let me take that particular problem has, that example problem has. Now we'll say that question is, we have radius and the height for that particular cylinder. Radius and the height for the particular cylinder in the ratio of 5:7. The ratio of 5:7, and also we know that CSA, which is equal to CSA of the cylinder is equal to 5,500 centimeter square. Now what is our question is, we know what is the radius and the height. We don't know the exact value, but we know the ratio value, that is nothing but 5:7. Now again we have the one more hint, that particular cylinder holds the curved surface area as 5,500. We have two given things. Now from these two given things we need to find what is the radius and what is the height of the cylinder. We only know what is the ratio of that radius and height. We'll complete our problem. Listen to me very carefully. Now whenever we have things in the ratio, means we can rewrite the particular things by fractional form. Now we have the two things as radius and height, right? So we can rewrite the particular things in fractional form. So r into h, we can write like this. So r divided by h, which is equal to, we know what is the ratio also, right? So 5 divided by 7. Now what we can do is we'll take any one particular term in terms of other term, so that we can say this r will be equal to 5h divided by 7. Now we know what is our curved surface area formula. Curved surface area of cylinder, which is equal to 2 into pi into r into h square units. Now in the question itself it is given that My curved surface area of the cylinder is 5500. Now what we can do is we'll substitute the value in the formula. So curved surface area is 5500, which is equal to, we'll take down the right hand side formula as it is, and 2 into, we know what is the value of pi there. So it is 22 divided by 7 into r, and also we have converted, and also we know yes. So what is the thing is, we can rechange this r in terms of h over here. We have converted that, right? So we'll take that also. So in the place of r, we can rewrite that as 5h divided by 7. 5h divided by 7. For this r, we have converted that particular r into 5h divided by 7. We'll take this particular h as it is. So h. So what we need to do is, we need to simplify this. To find what is h square, we need to take all these constant terms to the other side. So that what will happen is 5500 into 7 into 7. These two denominator part will change into numerator part, and these many numerator part will change into denominator part. So 2 into 22 into 5. So in the right hand side we will remain such h square itself. Now h square alone. Now what we need to do is, we need to simplify. We'll cancel down these two things, and we'll simplify this. We know in the 11th table we have the answer as 2, and here we have the answer as 500. Again we can cancel this in 2 table. We will have our answer as 250. Again what will happen is, we can cancel these two things also. The answer will be 50. Again what we can do is, we can cancel this 2 and this 50. My answer will become 25. Now what we need to do is, we need to multiply this 25 into 7 into 7. So now 25 into 49, which is equal to h square. So the thing is, 25 into 7 into 7 is 49. So we'll go for simple multiplication. What is that simple multiplication is, we can change this particular 49 as 50 minus 1. The thing is, so 25 into 50 minus 1, which is equal to h square. Now what we can do is, we'll multiply individually there. So 25 into 5 is 125 obviously. So that will become 1250 minus 25 into 125, which is equal to h square. Now we need to subtract these two things, and our answer will become 1225, which is equal to h square. Now we need to find only what is h and r, right? Here we have h square. So what we need to do is, we need to find what is the square root of 1225. That will be our next step that we need to do. Let me erase these things. Now we know that h square is equal to 1225. We need to find what is h. For that what we need to do is, we need to take square root for the thing. So square root of 1225. Now we'll go for long division method to find what is the square root value for 1225. So 1225. So in the long division method, only we need to find what is the divisor over there. So divisor over there. So in the long division method, what we need to do is, let me complete this alone, sir. Of course we can take that also. The thing is, we need to insist this particular topic, sir. To insist this particular topic, I have chosen this particular point. Got it? Now, so in the long division method, what we need to do is, we need to separate our number into pair from the last side. From the last side, in sense, our first pair will become 12 and our second pair will become 25. So what we need to do in the first step is, we need to find what is the square number that we have closest to that particular 12 is 9. So we can take those two multiplier as my new divisor and my first number of quotient, and we can take the square number 9 in this place, and we can subtract this. My answer will become 3. So we need, in the next step, we need to take the next pair. The next pair obviously 25. So 25. To find again the new divisor, what we need to do is, we need to multiply 2 with this particular 3. So what is the answer for 3 into 2 is 6. We need to take that particular 6 as my first digit of my new divisor. So what we need to do in the next step is, we need to find the next digit also. Come on. So here we have one particular process. What are the processes? If we mean any number over here, we need to choose the same number also lies in this place also. So if we choose 1 over here, we need to we need to write the same one in this place also. So that what we need to do is, we need to multiply 61 into 1. So accordingly we need to complete this answer. Obviously my answer will become 5. Why? Because 65 into 5 will give me the answer as 325. So that I can choose 5 over here and I can complete my answer. So 325. So if we subtract these two values, we will have our answer as 0. Now whenever we have the remainder as 0, we can say the given dividend number is a square number, and we can take this particular quotient as my answer. So that I can say h is equal to 35. What is the unit given in the question is centimeter, so I can take this as a centimeter. Now we have found what is our h. We need to find what is our r also, right? Now we know what is r in terms of h, so we can use this particular equation and we can find the answer. So r, which is equal to 5h divided by 7. In the place of h, let me substitute 35 that we have found. 35 into 7, we can cancel these two things and we can find the answer as 25. Again we can mention the unit as centimeter. My radius, which is equal to 25 centimeters. So these many processes that we need to do to complete to find our answer of radius and the height. Thank you.